Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again, Swain Swaggy Sense. And in today's video, it's going to be a tag video that was created by TLTG Reviews. He basically wanted to know what would be Mount Rushmore for blue fragrances. And I had to come to think about it and say to myself, I have a good solid four. So 4 presidents, 4 solid fragrances that are considered to be great blues. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So the first fragrance that I got on this list is going to be Coach for Men. And as you can see, I put a hefty dent in this bottle, but you know, it's all good because you know why? I got the big dog right here. All right, so that's how you know, like, I love this fragrance. Some people would say this is such a generic and simple fragrance, but you can't go wrong with simplicity. I'm telling you, it goes a long way. Even though that within the fragrance game, a lot of scent profiles are getting changed and reformulated and everything, but you will still have fragrances that DNA is not going to go away at all, and it's just very pleasant. So what you get from this, you have some bergamot, have some, I believe, pink pepper in here, some floral notes in here, lavender, I believe that is, and some musky undertones to this too. Very shower gel-esque type of vibe. That's why they, have this blue essence of scent profile. But it also has this pear note in here, and I believe that also is somewhat the main note that is sprayed. And the first impression when you smell it, it smells like a juicy pear. I'm telling you, it's sweet, but it also has that citrusy note which you get from the bergamot, maybe some lemon and some other citrus notes. But this is an old fragrance, came out 2017, but you still can't go wrong with wearing this in 2023. Okay, and I'm telling you, this is something that I would want to put on the Mount Rushmore of blues, because come on now, this moves mountains. All right. And I get about 4 to 6 hours plus, so I'm gonna put that plus on the 6 hours, especially when you have that warmer or hotter weather. But this is a signature scent. This is definitely signature scent worthy. It's very pleasant, easy on the nose for some people that do have sensitive noses, and you're gonna grab compliments and you're gonna grab some attention because people are gonna want to know what you're wearing. And you can just tell them because it is available everywhere and it's not that expensive. So you have to grab this. This is the first blue that's going to be on the mountain top. All right, so that is Coach for Men. So the next fragrance that I got on this list of blues is going to be Blue Jeans. One minute. So I found the fragrance that I wanted to show y'all, and that's going to be from the house of Versace, and that's Versace Blue Jeans. Old school bottle, old school fragrance, but it's still banging up in the new school. Okay, so you have a plethora of notes in here, but to name a few, you have some juniper, you have some lavender in here, patchouli, some cedar, you have musk, you have some lemon, bergamot, pepper, and it has this soapy, clean, this freshness of this fragrance. And this is just a classy and elegant fragrance, and it's still like up to date with all these other fragrances. And that might be pushing it a little bit, but I'm only saying that in regards to the video topic, which will be the blues. Also, it'd be more so categorized as like a fragrance that's most appreciated and still well known and still compliment getting. Okay, so you're definitely going to grab attention, and you're for sure going to get compliments out the wazoo. All right, so you have so many notes in this, and it just smells very clean, professional. This can be office wear, casual wear, date wear. This is also another signature scent, and I believe all of these are signature scents because of the fact I believe that they're so well known. So some people that are in the fragrance game, they would know the scent profile if you came came across them. But for people that really don't have fragrances like some of us that have over 200 and then some, it's like they're not used to certain smells that might not smell either intriguing or not good at all. So these are fragrances, hands down, will definitely have people complimenting you and saying that you smell amazing, you smell fresh, clean, you smell like you take showers, which is good. That's a plus. So, and that's what you get from this. Okay, this is, man. And once again, this is not a inexpensive fragrance, excuse me. And you can get this for under $20 or $20, if that. So, and once again, just the blend of so many notes. It had 80,000 notes in this, but everything came together so masterfully. And I'm good off with just one bottle. I don't see myself getting another one, but I will have to say this is going to be on the mountaintop with Coach for Men as well for the blues. All right, so that is Versace Blue Jeans. So the next blue fragrance that I think would be good on Mount Rushmore is going to be none other than
Make sure that you put that Dior away, because we're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that right now, because you're going to get these hands if you do.
So since I can't do that fragrance, we're going to move on to a different fragrance that is more so on the smoother and more tamed down version of Dior Sauvage. And this is also a big contender, which I would put on my Mount Rushmore of blues, and that is Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. So this is just, like I said, a tamed down, Dior Sauvage, very mild, but still classy, still vibrant, still fresh, still blue, but it just doesn't have that big Ambroxan blast or somewhat annoyingness that people would say that they could potentially get from this. But you still have your similar notes, like you have your bergamot, you have your pink pepper, you have your patchouli, you have some amber in this, some other citrus notes as well. And this is a very aquatic fragrance, I believe. Any type of blues fragrance is more so in the realms of aquatic. And this is very aquatic-like. So you're going to get those ozonic type of scent bubbles where you just feel clean. It feels like you just got out of the shower, or it feels like you're going on a trip to somewhere tropical. This is something that when you smell this, you can definitely understand why you would get this. What I get from this, I get about 4 to 6 hours with this fragrance, and I haven't seen any of these pop up at any rack stores, which is crazy because I remember years ago when I used to go to the rack stores around my way, they were killing the game with designers and what have you, but now it's just like very scarce. But your best bet would to be looking online. You can go to FragranceNet, Fragrance Buy, things of that nature, and you will definitely get discounts if you just put in one of the coupons that they give you, which is the benefit of online shopping. Okay, so Prada Luna Rossa is another fragrance, another blue fragrance that I would put on that mountain top. All right. So the last fragrance that I'm gonna put on the mountaintop of Mount Rushmore is going to be a classic. All right, this is the classic man right here, and it just for me it screams blue. All right, so that is Versace, another one from Versace, and that is going to be Versace Pour Homme. Now this one is really honestly like kind of citrus heavy, but it's man, this is very C note like, and almost in a Aqua di Gio like type of vibe, like that C note, very really salty scent profile. You have some neroli, some lemon in here. You have some bergamot. It's very bright. I'll say that, very bright, and just alluring. Is very comforting too. Is invigorating. You have all of these words, these terms that you can name, and these are the terms that you would kind of compare to this fragrance, okay? So this fragrance right here, you get about 6+ hours. This is office scent galore right here. People are going to be following you in your building. We don't want that, because then we're gonna have to call, like the cops, because people are stalking you. But this is office scent, in certain environments, which would be the office or maybe in close encounters. This is something that's going to make people want to just step a little bit closer to you. Okay, so like I said, it's a 6+ hour fragrance for me. And once again, with fresh fragrances, that goes a long way. Okay, and you can get this preferably, cheap as well. This is inexpensive, depending on what type of size bottle that you will want to get. And all of these fragrances, I would suggest that you would have, or at least try, in your lifetime, and as well as have some of them in your collection, because these are the Mount Rushmore blues. I'm telling you. Okay, this is such a clean fragrance, uplifting. You want to take over the world. It just smells like success. It smells like you got a plan. It smells like you're on a journey to be that man. All right. So, man, this is good. I might wear this going back into work. Like I got off work not too long ago. I got to go back in for another shift. I have to help out with a Live Strong program that I'm part of, to help some of the patients be better and mentally and physically, and this is something that I'm sure that they're going to enjoy as well if I were to wear this. But regardless of the fact, this is a great fragrance. So that is Versace Pour Homme. So those are my 4 blues that I would want to put on my Mount Rushmore. If I could carve out every bottle in the stones, these are the 4 that I would put on there. Okay, so this is an open tag, so if anyone has any other blue fragrances that they think that they would put on their Mount Rushmore, either make a video or just put it in the comments. Just name the 4 top blues that you think that are like the greatest, and everyone has to at least sniff it, or maybe everyone has to have it. All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell just to let you know when your boy is posting another video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.